Welcome back, Pokemon players, to a special episode of Discount Pokemon Decks. Today we're going to do Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is. We're going to play a tournament with our Raichu's B decks. Oh, we're going to start up right away, so not a lot of time. We will do giveaways, one pack of evolutions, likely playing Rainbow Road. So that might be a little tough matchup for me because Rainbow Road can strike really fast. That's one of the kind of good parts of my deck is that I can also kind of strike fast, but not as fast as that and not as dangerous. So we'll have to be very careful. Hopefully we'll get off to a faster start. But this is not that bad. This is pretty good. Not exactly what I want, but I'm fine with that. I'm not going to play the Sky Field yet because my opponent might need it. Oh, that's really good. And I may not even play the N at all. Who should we get out? Another Raichu? I think another... Or the Remoraid. I'm going to go with the other Pikachu because I'm not going to... And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this Pikachu here. I'm not going to play this double colorless as much as I want to. I'm not going to play the Sky. I'm not going to play anything. I'm really tempted to put this here. You know what? He unlikely has, if it's a deck I'm thinking of, it's unlikely he has a Crushing Hammer, which would be very hurtful for our deck. So I'm going to cross my fingers and hope he does not have one. But most likely he's going to be bothering with setting up his deck here. He's got his Hoopa here. So maybe not. Maybe it's Mega Gardevoir. If it's Hoopa, that makes a lot more sense. There's Skyfield. I don't want to play because I want to give my opponent the opportunity. Let's see what's in his graveyard. Teammates, Switch. Okay. Oh, all right. So does look like Rainbow Road. Rainbow Force attack right there. He is weak to Metal, which I do not have in this deck. He's weak, we know, to Psychic. So no advantage there. Oh, Jolteon. That's interesting. Okay, so we have to be a little bit careful. But Jolteon's fine. I actually hope he plays it. That's perfect because I don't have any basic Pokemon that'll be attacking. Alright, so he does have his setup nicely. He got a Sycamore in his hand. He has his Shaman. So he just went through a ton of cards here. Just trying to get different types of Pokemon on his bench. Jolteon here. And I would love... Oh, boy. See, now I wish I'd played the Remoraid. But I would have loved to get a Lysander. That would have been perfect. So let's see what we can get here. All right, so we do have the Remoraid. Let's play Town Map. We can attack here. What's in here? Alright, a Pokeball, a Fungus, double colorless is important, so if we do knock someone out, we're going to do 60 damage if we attack, 80 if I add another Pokemon, which of course I am going to. I guess another unknown. And most likely he's going to have a double colorless and knock out my Raichu. Well, it'll be this one because I'm going to retreat. Let's see if we get a reserve ticket going. Get a card on the top of my deck. What do I really want more than anything else? Another double colorless because that'll help me attack next turn. Almost want to say Pokeball, but there's one in my prizes, so I'm a little bit short here. Okay, I can put it in my hand now, but I'd rather have the extra damage, using unknown. There's no reason to have it this second. So we're going to do 80 damage to his Jolteon. Half dead. So I can Lysander even this Jolteon and take him out, which would be nice. That would give me 2 prize cards and still allow me to get his Shaman. And I can even wait till later for this Jolteon with a Vespiquen. So alright, so he's getting everybody here on his bench, obviously to get as much damage as possible. That's how his deck's going to go. My deck will play the same way. The question is, do I play the Octillery first or just Sycamore? And you know what? What if I get some stage 2s? Let's play Sycamore first. Let's try it a little safer. I hope we get something good here. Not the best hand, not the worst. I'm going to have to calculate here and see if I'm going to be close to knocking this guy out. 120. Yeah, I have enough to knock him out right now. And we'll draw an extra card. And we have teammates. Yes, another Combi. This is perfect. This is excellent here. And we're going to knock out his Xerneas. Uh-oh. There we go. Beautiful. We're going to get a double colorless out of it. And boy, I would love to get a Lysander. So many targets. Yes. But unlikely we'll see this Jolteon. He'll probably swap it for the Hoopa. Maybe he will power up the Xerneas in time. Will I have anything for my Vespiquen? My Vespiquen won't be strong enough yet. So I will play teammates, and I will get this evolve this Pikachu into a Raichu. So he's going to play teammates as well. Get what he needs in his hand. Let's see what he plays. And if he doesn't get this Xerneas powered up, I won't be able to play teammates, but that gives me a little bit of an advantage here. All right, he's got the double colorless. He's going to have to retreat this Jolteon no matter what. My guess is this Hoopa becomes the active. I do have one advantage in that I can knock out a Shaman at some point if I can get a Lysander in my hand. Raichu, right now my Raichu's going to hit for 140. So he's really trying to get that Max Elixir. Another one to get an energy on this Xerneas to knock out my Raichu. So let's see if he's able to do it. If not, I have a slight advantage. But I'm guessing this Hoopa will be the active Pokemon, and I won't have enough to knock him out. But I'll be really close, and even... Well, I'll have to plan this out a little bit better. Yep, that's pretty much what I predicted. So if I got a Lysander right now, I'd actually go after this Xerneas. And I'm not going to get it. So let's evolve. Ooh, but wait, still... We can use our unknowns. Let's put this on the Vespiquen. Let's try the Octillery first. We really want to get a Lysander in our hand. This helps. None in the top. All right, special charge. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I know not to waste any more unknowns. I mean, I can waste 2. Doesn't really help me, but I'm going to be probably attacking with him next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tough here. I don't know what to do. If I play the unknown, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Still not enough. So let's just circle circuit here. So he's got enough to take down even with this Vespiquen. I've got a couple of targets here. If I could just get to them, that would be great. I've got to save this guy for a Shaman. I mean that'll get me 2-1. So right now I'm kind of a little bit behind in prizes. I probably should have played the Klefki. Because I don't have a lot of damage here. So we'll put this Vespiquen as our active Pokemon. I don't have enough to knock this guy out right now. Alright, so... Oh! Let's play Special Charge. I know exactly what I'm going to do. Then Teammates. So then we will get a Raichu. And a double colorless energy in our hand. There we go. So we do have enough to knock this guy out. Again, my opponent's a little bit... Well, let's... Alright. We do have enough to knock out his Pokemon. His active. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Let's play Octillery. Get some more cards in our hand. Alright. Another Combi. I think this time I'm going to play the the Klefki. No point in playing a Remoraid at this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 120. So that should definitely knock him out. You know what? Why not? Let's do it. Maybe I can double use the Octillery later. So what do I want? Let's get the Pokeball. Let's try that. Because Vespiquen can evolve the Fungus. I mean, I was thinking the Pikachu maybe, just so I have another one. But again, it looks like my opponent's going to be trying really hard to get another Xerneas powered up in one turn. I really need that Lysander. That would be great. Next turn, it looks like Vespiquen on Combee. Play the Pokeball. Alright, so he's got teammates. So if he's got one energy in his hand, he get, or Max Elixir, double colorless. There's 2 in here, which is a good sign for me. So let's see what he gets. Probably has a Max Elixir, which he should have put more energy back in here. No, he's got the double colorless, so he's going to knock out this Raichu. So I'm glad I put the Klefki on it. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. This will do 110, so he'll be a little bit short of knocking this guy out. So I need to plan this out better. Maybe I should have went to the Pikachu, but it doesn't matter. So we'll put him as our active Pokemon. I might be a little short here. But if I can get that Lysander, that would be great. Nope, still no Lysander. Special Charge doesn't help me at all, really. Let's play this Pokeball. Let's get an Octillery in our hand. Why not, right? Still no Lysander. We have 3 unknowns. Let's play the other Octillery. Still no Lysander. Teammates, though, but let's see if we can get these unknown in there. That's a double colorless. That doesn't really help us yet. No. Now I'm getting all the double colorless. Come on, where's Lysander? Not here. Alright, so another unknown. Looks like our best option. And that might, well, that's not going to give us enough to knock this guy out. But he doesn't have anyone ready on his bench here. Still none. Okay. So I'm inclined to play the double colorless. Play the teammates, and there's no point, is there? Yeah, let's play teammates anyway. Let's just make sure there's a Lysander in here. There are 2. And how about a Pokeball? A level ball. Level ball, because we want to get this Klefki out. You know what? I'd rather have, I have a better idea. Let's put Pikachu and Raichu back in our hand. Ooh, that hurts us. That would be foolish. We're not going to knock him out anyway. 2, 4, 6, 10, 11. So going against myself here a little bit, and I don't like doing that. 5 minutes left. I'm chatting it up. I've got to speed things up. Let's attack. Good to know that's enough to knock out Shaman. So maybe I should just put the Lysander, 2 Lysanders in my hand, 1, 2. So that was the better option. Lysander, Lysander. And there you go. So he ended my hand away anyway. So that was a bad play by me. If I lose, it's going to be because of that. Alright, we can reserve ticket an Octillery a card if we get the coin flip. Hopefully he does not power this Xerneas fast enough. Faster than we can get our Pokemon ready. Well, he's got a Lysander, so he might Lysander my Octillery on top of it to slow me down. So I'm dangerously close to losing here because of foolish play. I'm going to knock this guy out. Let's play reserve ticket anyway. What do we want on the top of our deck? We need a double colorless more than anything because Vespiquen's doing enough damage. Oh, we'll put it right in our hand. So again, I'm going to knock this guy out. I'll have 3 left. Hopefully he does not get... I could draw another card here. Why not? I'm a little short on time. I mean, the other way is to Lysander his guy. He knocks me out, then I knock out the next guy. But I don't want to get this guy going. I don't want to give him a chance to get his Pokemon. We'll use the Fungus, because we can get Pokeballs in our hand to charge up this guy if we need to. So, he's got to get this guy ready to attack, and the next one, really. Oh, he's going to Lysander and Octillery. Okay, that was smart. And I need to get a double colorless energy in my hand. Does it help to play the Fungus, or should I just play the Sycamore? How many V-Seekers? None are in there. So let's play the Sycamore. And we'll knock out this Jolteon. So this could be a... No! Not a single double colorless. Unbelievable. That is poor luck by me. What does Level Ball give me? Anything? Klefki? So we'll put Klefki in. We'll put him on the bench. Attach him to our Pokemon. We can arrange our top 3 cards, which I don't think is going to matter all that much. Special charge. It's about the right order. Oh, I've got 2 here. That's why. I don't have any ability to retreat this Pokemon. So I may have just lost. Holy cow. I'm hoping that he attacks and kills this Octillery, because that's my only choice at this point. And it doesn't look like he's going to do it, so... Oh, wait! Oh, let's not give up just yet. So we're going to play... And let's get this Pokeball out of here. Good. We're going to play... let's play Octillery now. We get that double colorless. Nope. So who do we want? How about Shaman? No, we've got to play the N. I'm sorry. We cannot use this Octillery. Yes, I absolutely want fewer cards in my hand. There we go. And we're going to retreat. Put Vespiquen as our active. Knock out this Xerneas. So now he's got to knock me out, and if this could still work, it doesn't matter what I take. Shauna's fine. So as long as it doesn't Lysander and Octillery, I should be okay. Although I still have 1 double colorless energy in my deck. Hoping he knocks me out, then I can Lysander his anything almost and win the game. So looks like I was going to lose. But I did have that special... Alright, so he played a Sycamore, so unlikely he's going to be able to get my Octillery in the active position. He can't play an N, so I feel pretty good because I've got my attacker, I've got my Lysander. I don't see what he's going to do, and I'm just going to go after his Hoopa since that's the weakest Pokemon. So I think I won this one. Alright, so we're going to give a pack giveaway, and it's going to be to the winner, the MVP of this game, which was Special Charge right here. So 1 pack Special Charge, who saved the game. As always, put that be the first to comment with Special Charge in the YouTube section. Friend me, send me your ID name in the reply. Friend me, send me the offer. And I will send you 1 pack of Evolution. So I almost forgot. This was such an intense match. We'll tell him well played. That was a well played game. This was nail biter. So I'm not even gonna fool around. Lysander, the Hoopa. Almost missed. So nervous. It's funny you get nervous playing these things. 170, good game. Wow, I can't believe that. That was really close. So we're probably gonna go straight into round 2. I can't imagine someone's there. You go, straight into round 2. So Rainbow Road taken down. You know, I came across an interesting discussion on Reddit, PTCGO, Pokemon the Card Game Online, where somebody was talking about how bad rogue decks are, novelty decks, how, why would you want to play them? And, they're worthless. Obviously, the best decks are tested, and I just don't believe that. And I don't think Raichu Bees is that much of a secret. But, I mean, these are strong decks. Some of my decks aren't as strong as other ones, but this is a pretty strong deck. I mean, we just took down Rainbow Road, which is supposed to be kind of I would say it's like a tier 2 deck at this point. I think when it first came out, it was pretty hot, but since then. All right, so we're going to give our opponent a card. No big deal, I think. I didn't even look to see what kind of deck he has. We want to start off with our Pikachu. We will put all these on our bench. We'll almost certainly play that Sycamore on our first turn. Unless we draw something amazing that we can't play. I mean, even a Octillery, I would probably Sycamore at this point. Yeah. All right. We're going to do it. Good. I like this. Unknown. I don't have the stadium. Why can't I click on him? Clef Key. And we're going to attach the Clef Key right away. Why not? We do have another special charge in our deck, so we just have to be a little mindful. I'm not going to play the Unknown because I'll probably play N next turn. This is a good setup. All I'm really missing is the Sky Field. And obviously double colorless energy and a Raichu. Octillery would be nice too if I'm making my guess wish, but most likely he's gonna play an N. Alright, so Mega Gyarados. I think that is bad for me because I think he does damage to my bench guys, which you don't want to have, especially when you have Octillery. You don't want to have that, your opponent damaging your bench. So, and these guys are going to stick around for a little bit because they're not going to be potent in the beginning. Although, weakness to green right now, so they might see action sooner than I thought, which maybe is good to have played the Clef Key. So let's see what my opponent does here. Again, I was babbling last game and I was short on time, so hopefully I will not do that this game. But I think there's a lot of value in rogue decks, and I even mentioned that I thought last year's champion, the Mega Arduino, was a rogue deck, that nobody was really playing it. The person I was conversing with said that it was very popular in Japan, but still, if nobody's playing that, or very few people. Oh, Palkia, okay. Ooh, I do want to see these cards. Even if it's popular in one location and not another, what does that tell you? That there's obviously good decks. If one place has a deck that they consider a top tier, a standard deck, a non-rogue deck. One man's rogue deck is another man's standard deck. So, don't be discouraged. All right, Lysander, my Remoraid, which I didn't like that one, but that's obviously there to slow me down. All right, so we will evolve. Still no Sky Field. I'll try to reserve ticket it, and more importantly, nothing to draw with. So, you know what I'm gonna put on the top of my deck? What do I have here? I'm gonna put an N. No, I have to put an Octillery, and we will unknown it into our hand. We can evolve. We can... Let's see if we can get another unknown or a Klefki here. I have a feeling I'm going to be attacking with my my Combies sooner than later. And I have a feeling this is going to be a problem for me as well. Alright, so we get the Skyfield here. And I'm going to play it so I can empty my hand. And then play my Octillery. I hope to get some energy here. Alright. And now I'm hoping in this Pokeball to get the Fungus. My opponent likes my deck, but I have a feeling most of these cards are going to go away when he gets rid of the Stadium. And I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, I've got... If I have to keep 5, it'll probably be this 5. So, let's get Octillery back on the bench. No point in... Well, let's play these Pokeballs. See if we can get something out of them. Alright, Vespiquens. 3 of them. Okay. That's pretty good. We've gone through a lot of our cards, gotten rid of a lot of ones we don't want to get rid of. As long as he doesn't Lysander us, we're okay. So let's see what happens here. I don't know. Is it because I'm chatting, or is it because I have to do all this to go down to 26 cards to get all my Pokemon out there? Who do I put up? Well, I'll put the Raichu because I think he's weak to grass, and I'm inclined to keep my Vespiquens. So, you know, that's okay. And I'm thinking right now, if my hand stays and I still have an N, I'm probably going to Octillery first before I play an N, because I want to really maximize the chance I get a double colorless. And he's not going to knock out my Raichu. I mean, right now, if he doesn't get a Stadium up, I'm doing 160 damage. And I can even, if I get the double colorless after I Octillery, I can Lysander that Shaman, which is one of my favorite phrases. You know what? That's going to be another giveaway. Lysander that Shaman. So that's card number 2. Lysander that Shaman. I've used it before as a giveaway, and I'm going to use it again because that would be nice. 2 cards right there. Actually, the Manaphy might even be better, because then he has troubles retreating, and I can always get the Shaman easier later. So hopefully the Stadium stays. If not, 1, 2, 3 are going to go, and I'll keep these guys, these 5 on the left. Oh, he's weak against lightning, so... Wow. I'm going to knock out this Gyarados right here, if I get a double colorless. So, let's hope we get it. Oh, that could not have been any better. Still going to play Octillery, because we don't know if the Stadium's going to go. Maybe the Octillery will go. Pokeball, yes, because I would like to get... these guys evolved. So here we go. We're going to knock out his Gyarados with our Raichu. There we go. Beautiful. So he just wasted that, getting the energy on that card, and we just knocked it out. Another Raichu as our reward. We have a V-Seeker to get another Lysander to get this Shaman out, or even this Manaphy. We are in... Oh, alright. We just need the V-Seeker, really. As long as he doesn't knock this Raichu out. So, Level Ball will give us another Vespiquen. Skyfield, not needed. Special Charge, not needed yet. I have to hold on to that. Unless he knocks this guy out, then I'll Special Charge right away. And he's still going with his Gyarados. I mean, if I... Oh... No, he still can't knock me out yet. I'm feeling good because I'm up 6-4 and he has yet to knock out anybody. All I need is another V-Seeker or a Lysander in my hand. Almost worth playing a special charge if I didn't Sycamore the first one. Because I have a feeling once he starts knocking out Pokemon, they're going to drop like flies, so... Oh, two for the Manaphy. Interesting. I did not expect that. So, another Vespiquen. And let's see if Octillery can give us a double colorless. If not, we'll have to play N and go after his Palkia. Puzzle of Time doesn't help because it only puts one card on top and we don't have an N. So, excuse me, an unknown to get in our hand. So, alright, we'll play Town Map. Probably this other level ball. What's in here? Ooh, I need that double colorless. Lots of weakness here for me to pick at. Although the second Octillery would be good too, but... Alright, so let's go after his Palkia. It's also in trouble. He's probably going to attack with this Manaphy next? I don't understand, really. Honestly, if I got the other double colorless, it would have been smart to retreat this Raichu and put another one up, but I didn't get it. I'm almost certainly going to get one next turn because I'm going to play the Sycamore one way or another. Unless I get the special charge. That is a card I need. So let's see what he does. Alright, so he's going to go after this Pearl Hurricane. He's going to do 30 damage to a bench Pokemon. Fungus, maybe? Remoraid? I mean, I don't know if I see the value in this, because if I get a double colorless, I'm going to knock this guy out. And if he knocks him out and I get the special charge, I'll play it, because I already have two. I'll have two in my discard. So, looking at the time, I'm actually up on time, which is good for me. Usually not up on time. My opponent doesn't seem to have Stadium. I've talked about this before, winning the Stadium War. I think it's really important. You have a Stadium in your deck for a reason to augment it. Usually, if you don't have a Stadium that fits your deck, there's no point in putting 3 or 4, but he's letting me have this augment mine, so I feel pretty good. I'm going to play a Vespiquen as my active, and I'm going to play the Sycamore first this time. No, because I have the V-Seeker, and I could knock out someone else. So let's see. Did not get what I wanted. Although that would be useful for Mega Gyarados, but... Alright, we're gonna play Sycamore because we have to, because we have no energy. So there's one. We have 2 in here. So we will play Special Charge to get 2 back in. Our B is ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, okay, we can play him. And I'm thinking a Puzzle of Time. See if I get another double colorless on top. Yep. So, as long as I don't get end on this turn, I'm going to be in good shape. We'll knock out his Palkia EX. Oh, double colorless in our hand. And I'm actually going to do Puzzle of Time. I probably should have done the other Octillery, but... So here we go. What is my opponent going to play? Mega Gyarados? He can't... Oh! He can't with Klefki. He can't... Oh, no, the Manaphy. Okay, so he couldn't attack with the Mega Gyarados. I think this game is pretty much over, because I can attack with Raichu. There's his Stadium. 1, 2... I have a Lysander in my hand. I have a double colorless. As long as he doesn't play N, I'm really good with this game. Even still, he's not going to knock out this Vespiquen, and his EX is weak to grass types, and I'm probably going to do another, now even more damage with the Fungus in there. I think it was 300 to the Palkia, so might be 340 here. So I think this game's pretty much over. Unless he Shaman's my auxiliary, which I even have. Lysander's my auxiliary, which I have a double colorless. So this one looks like a winner. So 2 there. Let's see what my opponent does. All right, maybe he'll come up with Mega Gyarados, but Klefki's ability. Once during your turns, prevent any damage to the Pokemon this is attached to by attacks from your opponent's Mega Evolution Pokemon. So, I'm feeling good. This game's pretty much over. You know what? Let's give another pack of cards away. Who was the MVP of this game? No, I think almost special charge again. Let's say Raichu. So put Raichu as the secret phrase. Again, put your Pokemon user ID. And this game is over. Yep. We'll do the mana fee. We'll place an energy just in case, because the mana fee is weak to grass types. There we go. 200 damage. Wonder how I got. 300 was total before. So we've given away 3 packs of cards. We've won 2 games. We are starting the final round of the tournament in a second. Discount deck, and remember, this deck is as budget as you get. There are only 2 rare cards in this whole deck. The 2 auxiliary. So we won against, what was that? Palkia, Mega Gyarados. I think we've gone first each time. And we won again. Alright, so we're going first here. Dark deck. Did not see the colors. Bad for me. Alright, this Remoraid has been a little bit of a weak spot. Maybe putting a float stone in this deck isn't a bad idea. Alright, so Parallel City will really hurt us. Pokemon Center Lady I don't think matters. Garbodor does. Well, I wouldn't have put the Remoraid down if I saw Garbodor. But we can always try to Lysander him. Although I think we'll have our hands with other Pokemon. Let's just see what he has here. Lysander, Garbodor. So if our auxiliary is useless, that's fine. We should have 2 more cards, which is good because looking at our hand, this is a really bad hand. All right, we're gonna hold on to everything. Let's get down a Combi. And I'm not going to play this level ball because it can turn it into an auxiliary, which can help me draw. And I'm not playing Skyfield because I know he has a stadium. So let's just call it here. Hopefully he'll play his stadium first. I mean, right now, I want to attack with Raichu because of its weakness. But if he has Parallel City, he can shut down my bench and only do 120 damage. Darn it, there's N. Which I didn't want to see, although technically it'll give me a better hand, so I guess if he does play it, I'm fine with that. Oh, the N went in discard. So either he has another one or a Sycamore. There's his Shaman. Which, of course, we'd like to Lysander. There's the Garbodor, or soon-to-be Garbodor, Trubbish. And there's the N, unfortunately for us. So let's see. Well, maybe we'll get a better hand. No double colorless, 1 draw, couple of unknown, a Shauna. This is not that bad because I'll get pretty much everyone out of my hand and then play the Shauna. All right. Okay, let's play this and see what's in our prizes. Useful card if you can fit it in a deck. If you have 1 extra spot. It gives you a little bit of advantage. Imagine being able to draw what you want. And it's essentially the case when you knock out a Pokemon. Alright, that's really good. Okay. I have to play auxiliary. And it'll make sense because, one, if I'm going to use him, I have to use him now. And then two, I can play Skyfield and double colorless and draw some more cards. And I could get lucky here and knock out this Yveltal. I need 2 Pokemon here. Do I have the ability to get 2 Pokemon? 1. And now I should be able to knock out his Yveltal. Let's see if I calculated that right. 240, yes! I get 2 cards. No, I don't need a double color. Well, I want it out of there. What do I have in my hand? And the N. So I don't want to keep the double colorless in prize. I want as many as I can in my deck so then I can attack. There you go. So dark deck, weak against... There was no Lysander here. Okay, I would be kicking myself because I've got to kill off this guy. But dark deck is weak against lightning. So I'm feeling good here. Let's see what he plays here. Another Shaman. He's got a double colorless, so he can knock out this Raichu, and I really don't have a secondary attacker. I'd rather not use this Vespiquen to attack this early because there's no one in here. He'll do minimal damage. So I have to really hope that this guy doesn't get active yet. Really, really close. This is pretty good. I mean, if he knocks me out, I'm going to be behind the 8 ball a little bit. And I may have to offer up this Vespiquen to die while I scramble and get resources. Yep, Max Elixir is going to put an energy on him. No! Interesting. Oh, he's got another one, but you can't guarantee it. Yeah, that's surprising. Ooh, this is very good for me. Okay. Let's get a double colorless on this Pokemon, and we have to just play the end straight out. I know my mouse is a little sticky today, quote unquote. Alright, reserve ticket and unknown can help. I don't think these help. Let's do reserve ticket. Oh, reserve ticket and Octillery. Okay. Well, we'll just play Octillery straight up. Oh, there's our Lysander. Just a bit too soon. I almost want to save this Raichu and just attack with Vespiquen. He could Lysander my Vespiquen. I'm only going to do 20 damage. But if I can wait one more turn, either that or I get rid of all these cards here. And I don't... Here, this is what I'm going to do. It's not the best idea I've had, but we're going to play that for the simple reason that I want to have a Raichu on my bench. Pikachu. And we'll play this Pokeball here. And if we get it, we'll go with the Fungus. No. How many Pokeballs in our deck? 2. So it's not Fungus time yet. We can do the unknown. Get another card in our hand. Yeah, let's get another card in our hand. So now I'm a little slow here on time. That's good. Alright, so I feel okay. I don't have the other energy. But we're going to knock out the Trubbish. So that means our Octillery will stay around for a little bit. So he sacrificed... I'm going to grab Sycamore. Because if he knocks out this Raichu... or in any case, getting this Raichu on this Pikachu and then getting the double colorless will be the most important thing I can do here. And the Sycamore gives me the best chance for that. And having a Lysander in my discard isn't so bad. Because I can always V-Seeker that out. So I'm waiting for him to play his Stadium. Oh, Yveltal break. If I'm correct, that does lots of damage to lots of different guys, so... Okay, but he's still weak to lightning. So this guy is going to get knocked out. We'll put our Vespiquen as the active Pokemon. Alright, he's going to play end, so Raichu is gone too, out of our hand. He could play a Stadium here. If we do, we have to get rid of the Klefkis first. Unknown second. Okay, still doable here. Could still knock out this Yveltal. How many do I need to knock him out? 6. So if he gets rid of my Stadium, I can't. But I could even knock out this Shaman and then be 1 away. There we go. He's going to play it so that I really have to shrink my bench. Yeah. Which kind of helps my Vespiquen. 5, 6. Not as much damage as I would like, but... Did I lose a Stadium yet? Just that one. Okay, alright. So Vespiquen becomes my active Pokemon. We're going to evolve. Yes, we're going to play a Stadium. Again, it's kind of synergy work. So you're going to get rid of my Stadium. Well, now my Vespiquen's a little bit stronger. We have the energy here, but we don't have the Pokemon. What will get us the Pokemon? Our Fungus is in here. So Teammates isn't going to really help. How much? 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're doing 100 damage. What if we go after this Yveltal? I think he wants us to. What do I have here to play? End is not going to help us right now. Lysander is not going to help us. It might even bail him out a little bit. So 1, 2. Let's play this. Why not? Did we play Octillery yet? I think we did. Alright, so Be Revenge. And I'm not going to do the Unknown yet, because I may need it next turn for my Raichu. So a hearty 100 damage there. Wouldn't have knocked out anything here. And if he knocks out my Vespiquen, the next one becomes stronger. Maybe I should have started going with Combis and Vespiquens at this point. But he's so weak to electric types. So what is he going to do? Is he going to power up this Yveltal? And, you know, I would power up this Yveltal, maybe go after this Raichu. But he will have enough damage, enough Pokemon in my bin. Is he going to retreat? Probably retreat and then play this. But still, I can knock him out with this Raichu. 150. No, I'm not going to be able to knock him out that easily. Yep, so there's Lysander. So, yeah, well, he's going to Baleful Knight me. No, Evil Ball. Alright, so now we're in a little bit of trouble here. Although I have enough to knock him out. I'm going to be 1 card away from winning. Let's get this double colorless on. Ooh, maybe that wasn't the best choice. Another Combi is good. We're going to keep him here. I want to keep this Lysander in my hand, because I can always pick on a weak guy. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to my hand. I don't know if this is the right play. And I'm knocking out his Yveltal, so I'm 1 card away. That helps. It's funny because you don't get to see what they're taking from here. So I'm guessing he's going to become active. I don't really have an attacker, but I have this Fungus here, which will help me get some Pokeballs back in my hand. With a single coin flip, I can have enough damage to knock out maybe this Shaman. So pretty close, pretty close. Did I give away any cards here? We'll give away a pack for this attack here. Baleful Knight, another secret phrase. Baleful Knight. So that's probably going to come up next. Oh, he needs 3 energy, 3 dark to do it. He does not have it. So that means he has to use this attack pitch black spear, which is not going to really do anything. So I think this is pretty much one. You know, it's funny. I've played, I think by this point, like 3 tournaments, and I won them all. And I'm not editing this. I'm not, you know, throwing out the ones that don't do well. We're going to Lysander that Shaman. Trademark. Pikachu on my bench. Do I really need any of this? He's going to knock out that Shaman. You know what? It's a tournament. I don't care. If he doesn't like it, he can quit. Oh, I only had 1 Pokeball here. We're going to use Raichu to do it, because that is certainly more than enough. All right, now I feel comfortable. We'll retreat this Vespiquen. We'll put our opponent out of their misery. There we go. So game over. Good play. Good game to my opponent there. Woo! So here you go. Budget deck. And, you know, I talked about it before. This deck is as budget. Oh, only got tickets from this. I thought this was going to be tokens. Did I mess that up? Oh, bummer. No packs. No packs. That's fine. You know, this deck is as budget as it gets. Let's go look at it quick. You see I had lots of different versions. But really, the only expensive card is this Octillery. All you need is 2 of them in the deck. And everything else should be common or uncommon. Vespiquen, uncommon. Raichu from Generations. That looks like a common to me. Klefki, uncommon. Unknown, gotta be common. And that's pretty much it. So really, you just need to get Octillery, and the rest are all, you know, these are all staple cards here. Pretty simple deck. You know, as I said before, I like having synergy, and I don't like having cards that don't work together. So, although I did use that Puzzle of Time one time to take 2 Pokemon out of my discard, and it made Vespiquen's Be Revenge a little weaker, but still, it worked out. Everything worked out great. I have a space in my deck for a town map. You know, Special Charge worked perfectly. Only 4 energy in the whole deck, and luckily I didn't come across. You know, again, one of the good parts of you know, knowing that your opponent won't play rogue decks is that you know what you're gonna face. You're not gonna, you know, if everyone's scared to play mill decks or energy disruption and stuff like that, you don't have to worry about it. Yeah, 4 energy is enough. So sometimes bucking the trend. If I played a single deck with a couple of enhanced hammers, I might be done. This deck would be over. Or maybe some small, quick decks like this. So, but you know, we gave away 1, 2, 3, 4 packs of cards. I didn't win any. I can't believe it. The tournament was I thought it was a packs tournament, but it's not. It's one of those where you just win single elimination, 89 coins. We'll leave. Yep. So unfortunately, there's no tournaments that win you packs at this time when I'm playing. So obviously, if you're watching this video, it's going to be this video is going to come out in a couple of days, so the rotation will change. But in any case, you know, we played good decks. We played Rainbow Road. That second deck, I'm not really sure what it was, Palkia, Mega Gyarados, but third deck, Yveltal, is all the rage, and we beat it solidly. So, all right, well, thanks a lot for watching, and until next time. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you'll know when our next video is released. Also, check out our playlists where you can find videos by topics like mill decks or cheap EX decks.